Hey everyone, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. When we come back, got the UDI RC high speed boat 009 right after this. Hey, welcome back everyone. I sure appreciate you joining me today on this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77. Donnie here, and today I got the UDI RC. This is the 009 high speed boat. This is actually water cooled. So this was sent to me by Cheerwing. So I thank you guys at Cheerwing for sending this out. I'll leave a link in the description so you can see where to purchase this on Amazon. So, all right, guys, I'm going to do an unboxing today. I'm not going to go and take this out on the water. I live here in California, and for the last few years, we've been in a drought. So right now, the lakes and ponds are closed off to any of these type of crafts, for boats and drones and things like that. So I'm not able to get this out in the water right now until I can find the right spot and get permission. So we're just going to do an unboxing today and let you see what comes inside. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and hit the notifications so that way when I do get this out on the water, you'll get the notification. You can see how well this thing runs. So, all right, let's get this thing unboxed and see what's inside. Stay tuned. All right, I got everything out of the box. Right here, we got the spare prop in here. And this is a little holder to put together. That way you can set the boat on. So you can set it up for display and stuff. So that makes it pretty cool if you want to go and put that up on your shelf. You got the battery here. I forgot what the name of that connector is, but I don't have any other batteries that I can use as a spare, so I'd have to buy an extra battery. I do suggest to order an extra battery. That way you can have some more run time, because right now you're only going to get about 8 minutes out of this battery. It's a 3.7 volt, 1500 milliamp, and this is not a LiPo, so you won't have that little more snap that a LiPo does. So I'm sure if you change the connectors in there, or you just find a LiPo that has this style, then you'd probably get a little more snappier run out of it. But for now, it's going to do the job. I just suggest to order an extra battery. So you got the manual here, which is got everything you need to know in here. On the trim buttons on the controller and all that. And then the good part about this is on the back, so you can order the parts. It has all the list of the parts numbers, so that makes it really nice, so you don't have to sit there and try to figure out what everything is. So you'll know what the part number is here. So all right, for the transmitter, it's pretty nice. It's got all the trim buttons for the steering and the high and low for the throttle trim. Just got a trigger for forward and back, and you got the steering wheel style, which I like. I'm glad it has that on there, so it'll be like I'm driving a car out on the water instead of having a regular controller. I've seen some of the boats come with that, so that makes it pretty nice. You got your USB charger, which will light up as it's charging, so you can plug that into your computer or just get a wall adapter and plug it in, and then takes about 200 minutes to fully charge that battery. And like I said, you're only going to get about 8 minutes or less. So I would suggest setting the timer for about 5 to 6 minutes, so that way you can bring it in closer to you. Even though this is set up with a low warning signal, it'll make a beep when the battery's getting low, so you can start bringing it in. Or if you're getting out of range, it'll start beeping as well, so you can bring it in. It's got about 100-meter range, which is pretty good. This thing actually, I've seen videos on this, and it actually goes pretty good on the water. It does about 18.5 miles an hour is what they say it does, and that's about 30 kilometers per hour. So that's not bad on the water. So especially for this is a brushed motor in this one, so it's got the 390 motor in there. So there's a prop right there, and I don't know, prop feels pretty solid, feels pretty strong plastic, so it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. You do have where the pump runs out on this side here, so when it's pumping water, it will pump the water out there as it's intaking the water. I believe it's right here on the back somewhere, if I can see on here. Anyways, it might be right there on that side as well. Let me open it up and see. I'm just opening it up for the first time as well, so let me get this open here. Let's take the top cover off, which is just a splash guard, and then this is the actual waterproof cover, so you just want to twist those little wing nuts until it unlocks. Alright, open that up. Alright, yeah, there's the water, there's the water-cooled. There's the 390 motor right there. That's brushed, and looks like it pumps right out from the bottom. It sucks in right here, then blows it out on the side right here. So until I can get permission in one of these lakes or ponds, that's I could get that running. I can't wait to get this out on the water, but for now I'm gonna have to wait until I can find a spot. I don't want to take it to the beach over here because I really don't want to pump salt water through here. Salt water just tends to ruin everything, even in regular real boats. So I don't really suggest to do that. And if you do, make sure you go and blow this system out really well, get all that salt water out. But I don't recommend taking it out on the beach. That's up to you. So, but you do have sensors in here, so it won't start up until it's actually on the water. Then it'll take off. If you have it out of the water, it won't, the motor won't run. So don't think it's broken if you can't get it to run out of the water. You want to test it out, you can set it in the tub and hold it in the tub for a second and get this fired up to make sure it's running before you take it out on the water. That's fine, you know, or in some kind of bucket or something. But you know, everything looks pretty good on this thing. Battery just slides right here on the side, so that just slides in there. And then it just plugs in right here, so it'll be ready to go. But just make sure you don't, you know, mess up this seal right here. Feels like they put a little bit of that oil around the side on the seal just to get that extra, you know, so that way it don't leak through. It gets a little bit better seal. They put that little bit of lube around there. So try not to mess around with the seal if you can. Just make sure it's always, you know, looking nice like this so you don't get no water leaks in there. So, but other than that, it's a pretty good boat. I can't wait to take it out on the water, guys. So definitely make sure you hit that notification if you're new to the channel. That way when I do find a spot here in California to take this for a run, you guys can see how well it does. I've seen this on other videos and it looks like it goes pretty good for a brushed motor. That 390 motor gets it going pretty good, so I can't wait to test that out. So all right, I sure appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you, Cheerwing, for sending this out, and I can't wait to get this thing out on the water soon. So, all right, like always, guys, God bless, cheers, and happy driving and flying.